see it in your eyes. You haven't trust.
And that's good, because I got to get out early, because I got to go over and see my little weed dude, okay? Yeah, I got to go see, and he lives with his mother, and she won't let him have company over after midnight. At least not until he's out of middle school, I'm like, damn, y'all Asians really stick about girls, man. Oh, man. But, hey, don't hate. Boy rolls some big old ounces, man. See the size of them ounces, man. You'd see. I said, dude, man, why you roll them big old ounces like that? He said, I learned from working my father's restaurant. You have to be generous. Generous with your customers. I said, okay. Next time I'm at the restaurant, I said, man, can I get extra sauce, soy sauce, please? $2. $2 for soy sauce. I said, never mind, man. What about generosity? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I try to do when I first started. Freaking the guys will tell you this. They know I was trying to do. I said, I'm older. I'm going to use good grammar and no profanity in my comedy. I had a philosophy, okay? My philosophy was, I don't need to use motherfucking profanity to do this shit good. I've changed that now. It's now, I don't need motherfucking profanity to do this shit well. And I think that's working a lot better. Working a lot better. My grammar's gotten better, man. We got to work on the profanity part, though. That's a little tougher, man. Yeah, but because, why, man? Words. Every comedian knows, man, our tool is words. Okay? James knows, Ricky knows. That's all we got. We don't have paintbrushes and all that stuff. We got words, and my vocabulary was a little shaky. And I realized it had to get better when I was living up in Boston. And even though I'm a mellow old dude now, some people don't realize that we weren't always like this. How many guys a little wild when you were young? Anybody like me a little bit wild when you were young? Hey, I was a little wild, man. And I wasn't a bad dude. I had to do little shit like instigating, man, fucking with the cops and whatnot. Got my ass locked up, taken downtown. And the judge says, well, okay, you have to pay a fine or stay in jail overnight. I said, man, I ain't got no money. He said, in jail overnight. So I'm going back there. I see a guy who's coming out. He said, dude, be careful. Be careful. There's a guy in the library. He's going to try to rape you and make you his jailhouse bitch. His name is Kevin. I was like, Kevin? I wish I'd be afraid of a motherfucker named Kevin, please. I go in there. I go into the library looking for this dude. That's how stupid I was. I go into the place, man. This big 6'5" Negro comes out, got on a pink jumpsuit. Everybody else got on his is pink. He's talking about, hi, I'm Kevin. Take off your pants. Now I'm scared. What you gonna do? He said, I'm going to sodomize you and make you my concubine. I'm like, oh God, thank God, I'm hugging him. I thought you could rape me and make me your jailhouse bitch. Yeah, man, 10 minutes later, I'm in a fetal position with my pants down, clutching a dictionary, looking up the words concubine and sodomize, okay? After that, my vocabulary got a lot better, man. Got a lot better. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, what else is going on with my dumb ass, man? My wife is not here tonight. She works, I don't work, man. But I'm glad she didn't come anyway, because that baby is a cougar. That's right, a cougar. You heard me. I know y'all thought that was some new 21st century stuff, 2000. Oh no. This babe was 20 years older than me when we got married 25 years ago. Yes. And I know y'all looking at me and saying, well, damn, how old is that bitch? And she's old, okay? But she thinks she's really sexy. No, she does, bro. She thinks she's cute as your lady right there. Had the nerve, and I was sitting there, and I hope you don't feel offended, James. I was on my phone when you were on set, but I was looking, she was sending me a text message talking about, come on home, big daddy. I'm wearing some hot pink Depends. I'm like, ew. She said, and they're crotchless. I'm like, ew. I'm texting back, ew. Then she sends me a selfie of it. I didn't know at first. I'm going like, what the fuck is Morgan Freeman with a pink shower cap on? What the, oh God, I see now. Oh man, it was, oh. She good. Look, let me just say some good stuff about her, man. Let me say some good, because she's not all bad. Girlfriend came from a tough background, and she's done a whole lot to make herself better. I like people who've made themselves more than what they were. And she had never been, give it up, right? For anybody, some of us are that kind of people. I didn't have a lot starting out. I've been blessed, all right? And she was that way. Girlfriend came from a tough background, and brought this stuff up, and she had really never had a wedding. No one in their family had ever had a wedding. People just hooking up and having babies. You know how that goes. We all got those folks in our family. And she said, Mike, when we have this wedding, I want just one thing. I want everybody to throw rice. I've always seen that. I want everybody to throw rice at us. Can you make sure everybody does that? I said, baby, I will tell everybody. Throw rice. Sure enough, we have this lovely ceremony, man. Come out to church, man. People are throwing rice. Everybody throwing rice, throwing rice. I just forgot to tell them to take it out of the box, okay? I'm getting hit upside the head with Uncle Ben's, Carolina, Samaran. Mr. Wong down the street, the Chinese restaurant, he was throwing rice. His wasn't in the box, but his had MSG, man. I'm like, come on, Mr. Wong. That's bad for my blood pressure. Trying to kill a brother up here. Oh, man. We get into a little controversy, though. She's a lovely lady and everything, but we get in a little controversy. Nothing's perfect, okay? And she said to me the other day, your ass don't even know the secret to a happy marriage. I said, no, motherfucker, you just told me it's a secret, right? How the hell am I supposed to know? Secret to a happy marriage. And she thinks she still can get men. She's like, you know I can get any man I want. I was just downtown yesterday, and I had men just falling at my feet. Just falling at my feet. I like... Baby, we've been over this now. You can't go downtown and just start tripping people, okay? That's just not gonna work, all right? You can't start doing that. She said, but that's how I got your ass. I said, yeah, and we said we'd never speak of it. But it's true, that's how she got me, man. I was walking down the street, she walks, he's sitting there, I walk, she sticks out a foot, trips me, I fall right down. I'm looking up under her dress. She ain't got no drawers on. And that's when I first cast my eyes on the face of Morgan Freeman. Not the one that looks like Frederick Douglass, the clean shaven one that's on the electric company, okay? Clean shaven, if you get what I'm talking about there. Oh, man. What else is going on in my dumb ass life, man? I'm home a lot. And one thing I do, I see some of these commercials, and I don't get a couple of them. You know, you got Peter Angelos. What's that, mesothelioma? How do you say it? Mesothelioma? If you got mesothelioma, then he says, or if you've had a problem with your vaginal mesh. I'm like, what? Vaginal mesh. And I asked him, what the fuck is vaginal? You know, don't you have enough? She said, yeah, it's something that you have. They can put mesh up in your vagina. I'm thinking, you know, I can imagine how that's going to work out. You with your old lady, right, and you working that shit. You're like, all of a sudden you go, hey, baby, I'm hung. I know, Big Daddy, no need to brag. No, baby, I say I'm really hung. No, I know, Big Daddy. No, Big Papa, no, baby, I'm hung up on you. Oh, that's sweet. No, baby, I got my pussy hung in your pussy. Vaginal, man, I don't get it, man. Watch another thing on TV, comes on, I like to watch the animal shows. Y'all watch the animal shows, you know, Animal Planet, Sea Rescue. There's this one lady on there, she had gotten stampeded and run over by a bison, a buffalo. She said, all I was trying to do was get a better look, and he just ran me over, and he was standing there snorting and everything. And I was like, okay. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know who's not ever gonna be run over by a buffalo or a bison? Black folks, all right? You know who's never gonna have their arm bitten off by a shark? Black folks. Never gonna have their face ripped off by a jealous chimpanzee? Black folks. We ain't doing that stuff. We don't love animals. Wait a minute now. It's not that we don't really enjoy and appreciate, okay? The other species that share the world with us, share the planet with us, it's just that, if y'all haven't noticed, we got our own shit going on, okay? All right, and I look at it this way. I have not seen any polar bears throwing a rent party for me, okay? Y'all, all right, y'all talking about Free Willy, the whale? I'm trying to free my Uncle Willie who got locked up for having a roach in his ashtray, okay? And I'm not about a marijuana roach. I'm talking actual roach that he had in there. They locked his ass up anyway. He's like, Your Honor, didn't he see the legs moving? I was like, no, you locked up here. I'm not talking about, y'all talking about trying to make sure that the black bear doesn't become extinct. Ricky, I'm trying to make sure the black man doesn't become extinct. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got time for that other kind of stuff, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, down in Florida, they got the stand your ground law. You know? The full name of the law is Stand Your Ground and I'll Shoot Your Ass Down. That's the way that goes. But we just don't have that same, back to the animals, we don't have that same attachment to animals. You know, I think black folks don't have the same as some of my white friends have. They love their animals, man. Some people, are you folks animal people, dog people especially? One guy said, Mike, I don't get it, man. Why do you always say that? I said, well, here's one example, man. You guys will go and buy an ice cream for yourself and buy an ice cream cone for your dog. That's what you do. He says, I do not. He says, I just let him lick off of mine. I'm like, oh, come on, man. You do realize that he licks his balls with that exact same tongue, don't you? Well, there's more germs in the human mouth than there is in the dog's mouth. I said, but one of them ain't ass, okay? One of them is not ass. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Look here, man, look here. One thing I also want to tell you about as far as dogs, man, don't we treat dog owners differently than we treat cat owners? Is that you? Y'all give it up? All right? Cat owners. We do, man. You know, if you are a man, okay, all right, if you're a woman, okay, you live in a house with 12 cats, nobody but you, what do people say? You the crazy old cat bitch in the neighborhood, right? You the crazy old cat bitch in the neighborhood, live down the street. But wait a minute, that's a little sexist. Let me check that. Men, if you live in a great big ass house with just you and about 12 dogs, no, fuck it, you the crazy old cat bitch in the neighborhood too, right? Okay, what we splitting hairs for? Come on, man, I'm telling you, man. We just do dog people and cat, and I had people differently. And I had a dog. I like dogs, but dogs are like human beings. They get sick, they die. It's just they're like part of the family. My dog, he got sick. This dog could fetch anything. Fetch anything. I was like, the paper, he get the paper. I said, slippers, he get slippers. Always on time until his mind started to slow up. Then I said to him, I said, slippers. He comes back with a pair of nail clippers. I'm like, come on, man. I spit those out. Gee, man. Come on, man. Slippers. He comes back with some hedge clippers. I'm like, come on, man. Pay attention. You're starting to lose it now. Look at me. 2 slippers. He come back with 2 strippers. I'm like, come on, man. Get out of here. Get back. Wait. Come back. Wait. Yeah, that one got a fat ass, man. Good doggy, yeah, good doggy. Same shit with paper. Okay? I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Paper. He comes back with toilet paper. I said, come on, man, do better than that. Come on, paper. He comes back with like some printing paper. I said, come on, man. You see me with it every day. Paper. He come back with some easy wider rolling paper. I'm like, come on, man. Get out. Wait. Come back. Let me see that. Ooh, it's got somebody's name on it. In case of loss, please find James Finn. James, this is your James Finn. Don't sit there and grin, James. I park right next to you, bro. Your car smells like a Willie Nelson concert, man. Get out of here. Oh, boy, let me do a little more stuff, man. Talk to you a little bit about what's going on. I tell you, man, one day the guy said to me, he says, Mike, if you're going to be hanging with these young people, you got to do like the young people do. You got to use your phone. You got to use social media. You got to use all. So I said, man, I'm doing that, man. I'm on Twitter, okay? I'm on FaceTube, and I'm on YouBook, man. I don't know what the problem is. What? That's not right? It's not. It's probably because of the medication I'm on. If I got it wrong, it's a medication. Because the doctors, man, you young folks, man, James and y'all don't go to the doctors, man. I go to the doctors. Rick, you ain't even there yet. Maybe get with me, man. I go to the goddamn doctors all the time, man. Doctor for pain, doctor for walking, doctor for your stomach, doctor for your blood pressure, man. And the doctors always want to be in your business. And they telling me, Mr. Easterling, you need to do a couple of things. I want you to take these 2 words in mind: diet and exercise. Less diet, more exercise. Ha ha ha. Motherfucker, I'm the comedian, okay? Just do your shit. Okay? Do what you do. He said, let me tell you what you cannot eat, okay? Start cutting back on these things. Fried chicken, write it down. Barbecue spare ribs. Smothered pork chops. Fat back. Ham hock. Chitlins. Whoa. Fat back. Ham hock? Fucking chitlins? Man, that's racist. But actually, you know what? It wasn't racist at all. It was just me. I was trying to stop him before he got the macaroni and cheese. Okay, I gotta have the gooey shit, man. Same thing happened, man. I got jammed up with this exercise thing. You know, and I'm trying to exercise, man. I'm a little less fat than I used to be. I'm working on this hard. So he says, you need to run. I said, I don't run, man. I got 2 bad knees. He said, then you need to walk. I said, good. So I'm out. I'm walking. One day I'm walking. All of a sudden, man, right beside me comes this little old dude older than me. Got me to be like 90 years old, man. Got a Speedo, a wife beater, and some black shoes and some black socks. Goes right by me. Whoosh. We get to the corner. I'm like, man, old timer, you pretty fast. This little Mickey Fricky goes like, well, I'm faster than you are, fat ass. And then he started laughing. I'm like, well, he thought it was funny to call me fat ass. I thought it was pretty funny to just kick his walker right into the street, man. Down he went, all right? That take care of that. Yeah, that's right, yeah, call me fat ass. Fortunately for him, though, there was some young brothers came by. They picked his walker up, okay, and they gave it back to him. It's good for him. You know, bad for me, they were gangbangers. They kicked my ass, okay, gave me a motherfucking wedgie and told me don't go to the po-po. See what I did right there, how I did that? Po-po. Pretty good, all right? Because I'm into what's going on with the urban black man. I understand the po-po. How many people understand the po-po? Give it up. Can I get some clap? You understand the po-po? That crazy stuff, man, there, yeah. I'm telling you, man. How many folks have had some kind of bullshit running with the po-po? Let me see some hands. Anybody? You right there, lady right there. People clapping, yeah. Yeah. But there's no joke for that or anything. I was just fucking being nosy to see how many people had it running with the goddamn po-po, man. But I can tell you one thing. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up a little bit here, man. Let me tell you a couple of things. When you get older, be careful because your body on the outside is older, but on the inside, your mind, you still the same dude you always were. Am I correct, guys? You still feel the same way. You know, even though your body's like, no. And I used to have big mouth and try to like, sometimes chomp on people like I'm going to fight them. Got into a situation. I'm backing my car out. This lady comes up, right, and I just killed the joke. Let's go to the next joke, okay? I just messed that up pretty good. That was a good joke, too. I just messed it up. I got to learn how to tell my own jokes. But one thing I did do, man, I would walk around all the time, and I was that guy that would say, I wish a motherfucker would fuck with me. You know that guy? Somebody would say, you know, hey, man, somebody stole your lady? Now I wish a motherfucker would steal my old lady. Hey, man, somebody bumped into your car, didn't leave a note? Now I wish somebody would hit my car and not leave a note, man. That was the thing I always did, man. I would say that. And I know I told y'all that for a reason, but I can't even remember what the hell it is now. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's he doesn't see you. Let me just move on, man. How many people know the way around Baltimore? Know the 5 Mile House, man? Rick, you know 5 Mile House, man. People go to 5 Mile House. When I was younger, I hung there all the time, man. And yeah, I've been known to do a little of the weedy weed, okay? Especially when I was younger, man. And I don't know if I had done it that night or what, but I closed up the place. I leave there 2 o'clock in the morning, all right? And I see, all right, a place across the street called Lake Trout. I said, man, I'm hungry, man. I got all this liquor. I think I'm going to go there and get me something to eat. I go in, I get myself a big piping hot French fries. I walk outside. I'm walking to my car and I hear, hey, man, give me 3 of them French fries. I look over, man, I see a white dude in a white suit leaning up against a white Cadillac talking with a Jamaican accent. I said, who are you? He said, I'm your genie, man. Your wish is my command. Give me 3 French fries, I give you 3 wishes. I'm like, I figure the guy's hungry. I'll play along, man. I said, okay, go ahead, take a French fry, man. He takes the French fry. I'm like, okay, man. Black BMW loaded, man. Loaded. He said, wait a minute. You'll have to say, I wish. Like, okay, man. I wish for a black BMW, top of the line loaded. Bam, there it is. My hoopty's gone. Black BMW, top of the line loaded, black on black in like I spent black. I'm like, oh, I like this. I like this. I said, okay, take another French fry. He takes a French fry and says, I wish for $500,000, $500,000 cash. Boom, there it is, stacked up, man. Crisp $50 bills, man. It smells good. I said, yeah, and I got 1 more French fry. I said, how about 1 more wish? He said, wait a minute, man. And I see him doing this. He's looking all around, looking he's scared. I said, what's up with you, man? He said, man, we out here in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, man, on West Baltimore. You got a brand new car. You got money stacked up. Maybe you should take your 3rd wish someplace else where it's safe. You don't want nobody to come along and hit you upside the head, take your money. I said, what? I wish somebody would hit me upside my... I wake up, man. My hoopty's back. I ain't got no money. This dude standing there with French fries on his breath talking about I'm your genie, man. Your wish is my command.